Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is NUR FATHHIYAH with student identification number B1B1233013. I am from Management Department, Faculty of Economic and Business, Halu Oleo University. And in this occasion, I will explain about PT Bank Rakyat Indonesia. We start with the reason why I choose BRI. I choose Bank Rakyat Indonesia or BRI because it operates in the banking sector, which perfectly aligns with my concentration in financial management. As a financial management student, I find it fascinating how BRI applies strategic financial decisions to serve millions of people, especially those in the lower middle class segment. BRI is not only a profit-oriented institution, but also a driver of national economic inclusion. It helps people in rural areas, small traders, and micro entrepreneurs access financial services that were once out of reach. The social and economic contribution is what makes BRI stand out among other banks. Furthermore, BRI's strong reputation, its consistent innovation in digital banking, and its focus on empowering UMKM reflect a perfect balance between financial performance and social responsibility. That is why I personally see BRI as a real example of a sustainable and inclusive financial institution. And the next is about BRI. BRI is one of Indonesia's large and oldest state-owned commercial banks, with a mission to serve all levels of society for more than 120 years. BRI has been a trusted financial partner for millions of Indonesians, from farmers and fishermen to entrepreneurs and corporations. Its operation runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, supported by a massive network of branches, sub-branches, and brilliant agents spread across every province, city, and even remote village. In recent years, BRI has also transformed into a hybrid bank, combine physical presence with digital innovation through platforms like Brimo, Brisport, and Brilink. And the next is vision and mission. BRI's vision is to become the most valuable commercial bank that prioritizes customer satisfaction. This vision reflects BRI's determination to be more than just a financial institution. It aims to create long-term value for both customer and the nation. The mission of BRI consists of three main pillars. First is providing the best banking services for micro, small, and medium enterprise to strengthen the real sector of the economy. The second is delivering excellent service through professional, human resources, and reliable technology to enhance customer experience. The third is creating sustainable value for all stakeholders while upholding principle of good governance and environmental responsibility. Through this mission, BRI continues to align business growth with national development, focusing on economic equality and long-term sustainability. And the next is about core values. As a state-owned enterprise, BRI is deeply rooted in the values of akhlak, which stand for amanah, or trustworthy, competent, harmonious, loyal, adaptive, and collaborative. These values guide every BRI employee to maintain professionalism while also keeping a strong moral compass. They are the cultural foundation that allows BRI to stay relevant, trust, and resilient in an ever-changing financial landscape. And for external analysis, from the external environment, there are several opportunities that strongly influence BRI's strategy. On the opportunity side, the growth of the digital economy and demographic bonus, financial inclusion. In addition, government support for UMKM and green financing opens new avenues for BRI to expand sustainable and inclusive banking practice. On the other hand, BRI faces several threats. The first is fight competition, global economic risks such as inflation and financial crisis, and finally, changes in banking regulation. And the next is about internal analysis. From the internal perspective, BRI has several strong advantages. First, it owns the wide distribution network in Indonesia. including hundreds of thousands of billing agents, allowing it to serve customers even in the most remote areas. The second, BRI's strong focus on the UMKM segment has become its identity and the backbone of Indonesia's economic empowerment. The third is solid financial performance and government support. However, the area also faces internal challenges. The large physical network result in high operational costs, especially compared to digital-only banks. Moreover, the digital transformation process, through ongoing, is still slower than some of its tech-driven competitors. And the next is about internal strategy factor or SWOT analysis. Based on internal analysis, BRI achieved a total weight score of 2.63, indicating that its internal strength outweighs its weaknesses. The bank's strength lie in its extensive distribution network, dominant in the UMKM sector, strong government support, and continuous digital transformation through platforms such as Brimo and Brilling. However, BRI still faces internal challenges, including high operational costs, dependency on the micro segment. Overall, BRI's internal condition remains solid, supported by its strong brand reputation and financial performance, positioning the banks for continued and sustainable growth. And the next is about external strategies factor. From the external environment, BRI obtained a total weight score of 2.96, showing that the company operates in an opportunity-rich but competitive environment. Major opportunities include government support for UMKM financing, the growth of digital banking and financial inclusion, and the rising demand for green financing. Meanwhile, threats come from fintech competition, global economic uncertainty, and changing financial regulations. And for the strategic conclusion, combining both internal and external results, BRI's total score of 5.59 reflects a growth and built strategic precision. This means BRI should continue strengthening its competitive advantage through digital innovation, diversification, and collaboration with fintech to expand its customer base. The bank must also improve operational efficiency while maintaining its commitment to UMKM empowerment and sustainable banking. Overall, BRI remains a strong, resilient, and future-oriented financial institution that continues to drive inclusive economic growth in Indonesia. Okay, that's all from me about the NURs. Thank you very much for the opportunity that has been given to me. And I'm sorry if there are any mistakes in my explanation. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.